back to the Barcoders, guys. You're tuning with your hottest host, Icy Aura, giving you the most exclusivest artists that there are. However, you should know to always stick to the Barcoders, stick to the code, and don't forget to subscribe and like because you know you're gonna like what we do. So here the Barcoders, like I said, I don't care. There is no playing over here. We will bring you the artist that makes the waves, the artist that will make you turn up whenever the song comes up. We're bringing you the dancer Junior King.
What's up?
Welcome.
What's up? So introduce myself. I'm Junior King.
I'm Raimi.
Exo Mylan.
CJ King at this.
Oh shit.
Rio King at this.
Milo. One syllable. Milo.
Yeah, so Junior, we all know that you're a dancer. However, do you mind elaborating more about yourself?
Okay. So my name is obviously once again Junior King. I was born in Utrecht, Kamesh, with my granny and like 27 other siblings. In a very small house. I don't come from a dancing background. No one in my family can dance. Not that I know of. Uh, so I don't actually know where I get it from, but I just know that when I was living in Fernwood Park 29, when we moved to PE for the first time, there was this guy next to me. His name is Diego. I'll never forget him. He had VHS tapes of like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And then we used to watch it like until the morning. Our parents used to shout us like, because it's school the next day and it was 6 o'clock, we're still watching Michael Jackson tape. So I think that's probably where I found the love for dancing, and then the music and rapping and artistry and stuff came like followed that basically. Yeah.
So, who, however, has been an influence or role model in your life that made you want to become the dancer that you are today and also participate in such things that you are participating today in?
I feel you. I would definitely say it's obvious. People are probably gonna say, "Oh, you look like Chris Brown." So it's probably obvious that Chris Brown is like
Your role model.
my I wouldn't say role model. I would just say someone that I look up to dance wise, because I feel like role model is like more personal. Like you wanna be like that person. I don't feel like I wanna be like him. I just wanna like reach the heights he's reached and like take it further, or just even try to be named in the same bracket as him, like his greatness as art is concerned. You feel me? Role models I would say is like my stepdad. You feel me? Like took us in when he didn't have to, when we were like young, and like raised us when my father wasn't here at all. You feel me? So I would say my role model is my stepdad, and then someone I would like look up to, you know. Yeah, that's the difference between the two.
That's because you're also your own person.
Exactly.
And you'll probably be much greater than Chris Brown also.
Warilla. Thank you.
God's plan. We
Thank
don't know
you.
what's God's plan.
Thank you so much.
So, however, speaking of God's plan, God likes to put bad things in our lives that makes us go down and things like that. What has been your motivation to like always be out there, dance and do your thing? Because yes, you're sticking to God's plan, you're trusting the process, you're having faith. But what was been the motivation to like keep on going? Because many artists, they have the inspiration, they have it, but sometimes they don't have that motivation to like, push them, get to that point, you see.
I think with me, it was just a matter of when I was young, all I wanted to do was prove everybody wrong around me. Like I was obsessed with proving people wrong. Like when I used to walk in Cleary Park now, people used to call me like they used to call me Deja Vu. They wouldn't call me by my crew's name. Like I was in PE's finest back then, but they would call me Deja Vu because they remember me from Deja Vu. And it was so annoying not getting that validation from people. And everybody always told me like, not everybody, basically like the people who was in my dance crew's parents, they were like, nah man, this dance thing is a hobby. You guys must focus on something real, on a 9 to 5. Like you need to go study and get a job, and that's like how the normal, almost now status quo is. You have to study, get a job, get a 9 to 5, and then bring crown home to your mother. And, yeah.
Just participating.
Not my mom, but a lot of people was like against me and like with the hobby thing. luckily for me, very, very fortunately for me, and fortunate for all of us, because if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't even be here today. So luckily for all of us
Yeah.
sitting here, my mom was understanding and she saw the talent at the early stage and she was like, let me invest in this. So my mom
Wow,
put
that's
me,
nice.
yeah, my mom put me in college immediately. She's like, yo, I'm gonna make a deal with you.
Yeah.
If you can get something, if you can like study at college, you get your diploma at business and stuff like that. If you can do that for me, I go to college, study, and then you can dance. So the dancing got hectic, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because we went to Las Vegas, we went to San Diego, we went to Las Vegas again
Damn.
to represent South Africa that side, and that's while I was in college. So it got like crazy for me because I was traveling, I was dancing all
So
over
multitasking.
at a young
really.
age already.
Yes.
And I went to college when I was like 17.
Damn.
I was like one of the youngest at the college at the time, like no cap.
Wow.
So my mom was like, nah man, do this, and then you know, and so I went to college, and then I told her afterwards, like, I'm gonna show you that this dancing thing is gonna work, man.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna make a lot of money, I'm gonna be fine, I'm gonna live like a decent, not the Quavo and chains and not that life with the Ferraris, but I'm gonna, and which I'm not chasing, which I know my brother's not chasing, none of my own is chasing, yo. For Ferraris and diamonds and girls and like the rock star Hollywood life. Nah. We just wanna be comfortable, safe, and we wanna know that our families are and
Yes,
that's
for the future. I think
boom.
that.
Nothing more, nothing less.
It's lit though, because as parents, they like influence. That's actually your main
Exactly.
influencer that influence you. And if that person is going along with the same, pushing the child into a government system of just going to school, working,
Preach.
and then what are you gonna become? There's things
I
like
see,
dreams, there's things
preach.
like doing your own thing, there's things like being
In-
different. You see, being
And what,
unique.
and what my mom, sorry to interrupt you, what my mom taught me and what she always also taught us a lot was balance. It's possible to go do your rapping, go do your dancing, and to go do your schoolwork. You don't have to put all your focus on schoolwork or all your focus on just like your art. You know what I'm saying? You can balance. And I feel like it goes hand in hand, especially for me that ran a business and is still running two businesses till this day. That helped me with this dancing thing. So when people try to like bamboozle me with pay when they must pay
You have
me,
your hustle.
bro, I'm like, I know how much you must pay me. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, like, I'm not even afraid to say this. A lot of people see me when they see you for the first time. They see, okay, colored lighty, tattoos. They see, okay, dancer is from PE. Okay, yeah, now let's give us 2,000 rand.
You're really biased like that.
Yeah, let's give him and then now you see me, I know my
You know your worth.
I know my shit. You feel me? Business wise, I know my shit. So I know you can't pay me 2K because of my value.
Exactly.
So I just want all other Owens also to just know their value. Like,
Yeah.
know when to say no. Don't say yes for every 500 rand that's been thrown at you. Because if you say yes to every 500 rand gig that's been thrown at you, that's going to be your value in the industry. Everyone else is going to be like, Wille wat, pugay mense. Pugala alles 5 clip, I'm not worry nie. You gaan lekker save op hulle alles 500 rand. You're going to become the 500 rand artist the whole time. That's why that's why the rappers is wondering, hey, why am I not... Me, I see 90% of rappers in span when I'm driving around PE. Owens is working, petrol jockey, which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Which is nothing wrong with that. Owens is hustling, getting their paper. You feel what I'm saying? But know when you in the rap game, know your value to be like, look here, I've put in this amount of work, 10 years, I've got this achievement behind me, I got this, I deserve this and this and this. Because you didn't work hard for nothing.
Exactly.
It's like building a CV, but your rap or your dance CV. Everything you've done, your portfolio so far is your CV, which must give you a higher job. Simple.
Exactly. That's actually a very good tip for upcoming artists. However, speaking of upcoming artists, many upcoming artists get a lot of criticism. They get pushed down and things like that. So what is your take on that, and what's the message that you can give upcoming artists also facing challenges?
So I would say, because I feel like if this was somebody else, they'll be like, Owens, don't give up. Don't give up. Owens, just keep. Nah, man. Like, I feel like I need to just be real.
Because you've been so long in the
yes,
industry.
and I've
so
been the
you know
upcoming
exactly.
artist. I know exactly
Yes.
what. So, Owens, I don't know how to say this. Like full respect. I don't know. Don't like don't be ahead of your time. Don't be ahead of your time. Like realize that there's steps to get to where you need to be. I was dancing and performing for free for 10 full years. Am I lying?
Nah, but
For 10 years, we were dancing for free, bro. We didn't get paid. We did do the work, and our currency was gigs. Like, yo, I got 5 gigs a weekend. Yo, that was our currency. Like, we didn't care about money. As long as you're gigging,
As long as you're
you
out
bragging with the other dancers. Yeah, I got 5 gigs. How much you got? Like it was like that's how we were, man. So we never cared about crew and like we never cared about money. So obviously when you grow up, you become an adult. You have a family. You have your own car. You have your own house. You get
responsibilities and things like
responsibilities.
that.
Now you're like, okay, now this thing has to make money for me. Like what you love.
Things are getting real now.
It's getting real now.
Exactly.
So the advice I would have for the guys is build yourself to such an extent where the industry won't even think of declining you. Because I was dancing free for 10 years, building my name, and when I got to Joburg for the first time with Idols, my name spoke for itself. I didn't even have to audition for Idols.
Damn.
I didn't have to audition. Other people auditioned. I got there. The choreographer phoned me and told Vumile, yo, tell that guy to take a plane back now. We want him on Idols.
Damn.
Swear to God, bro. And I was there for Omarion auditions. Swear. Omarion, bro. So
Yes.
it's so they must just take their time, build you. Don't you have 300 followers. You dropped a song that only you and your granny listen to. And now you popping off on Facebook. Yeah, these niggas don't. We the best. Like,
Yo.
you know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
calm down. Like I get you need confidence and whatever. But like that, your confidence overshadows your talent. If it's
Don't
too
be too
early,
arrogant.
there's
Don't
no
be
be
too
to
arrogant.
yeah. Don't like you know.
Yes.
There's a way to be arrogant. Like it's like a smooth finesse. You see, AKA.
Yes.
He's arrogant, but not arrogant. He's confident, man, because he knows he can back it up.
Yeah.
You know, now you can't brag and like, okay, what did you achieve for the past 3 years? I was in the zone last, bro. so
Yeah.
build yourself, get accolades behind your name, get kracht, get badges, and
Yes.
then come out with like, hey, sick. No, don't make a noise while you rapped yesterday. You start some dissing Owens on Facebook. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
That's my advice to the booties. Real advice.
Also, one thing that comes in mind with this is also starting from the bottom. Now we're here. Also making sure that the things you're starting with is gonna build up to that point where you will recognize without you even introducing yourself. Just like you said, you don't even have to do that. You see, because
Facts.
the way you have been building yourself up. However, speaking of yourself, you also have people accompanying you, such as the Boyz. How did you come about to them?
The goats.
What led to them?
So these are. Oh, I couldn't wait for this question because I really want to brag about my friends. Listen. So
Yeah. So how did you meet each and every one?
I got you. So I'm gonna start that side.
Yes.
I'm gonna start that side. Before I start, I just want to say that the people sitting next to me are like the most talented people I've like sat next to in a long time since I was like probably coming out my mother's womb.
Yeah.
Long time. Like I'm not even capping. Like there's a reason why I chose these individuals to be around me, because I don't like how can I say? I don't like energy around me that's not gonna exude my performance. And I don't want people to be around me if I can't exude their performance. For example, I know he's a better artist today because he's been around me.
Yeah.
I know I'm a better rapper now because I've been around him.
Yeah.
It works both ways. You feel me?
For me, however, this
Yeah.
also seems like a situation of G's recognize G's. And if you're surrounded with G's or the company that you're in, you're gonna become that G. You know?
Kai.
Like,
King couple king.
What kingdom? That's his like it's like he's saying like on a song before the song starts or whatever, he always says kai and he says king couple kings, because like they are
and that's
king.
true though.
Yeah.
That's true because just look.
They king at this and I'm like king, and king dance to the that's what I'm saying. The coincidences is so crazy that we like met each other because there's so much similarities. But starting that side, I met him. I was on my way to record at a friend's house.
Yes.
he's like a soccer player, like a top soccer player.
Damn.
Like he's insane. Like we went to go watch all his games. Like he's actually like. I'm not trying to now. People's gonna be like, yeah, some chummies. Like, come watch a game, then you proud for yourself. Like
Come
my
be
one,
with yourself.
my one is out here.
Exactly.
Like, hey, if y'all watching, sign my boy to a club. Like my boy, free agent right now. Sign my boy ASAP. But anyway, dope soccer player I've met. Then I met him at the friend's house, and then funny enough, that friend circle I went to faded a bit, and me and him's now like best friends. But I met him there with my other friends, and he was also friends with them. Like we were mutual friends. Now me and him is like touring together and
All those
like
things,
every day
yeah.
together, and like I'm fading away with the crew I met him with, which is like also crazy for me. So that's how I met him, and we've never been like, we've been inseparable. Like people have been trying to like divide us ever
Yeah,
since.
sometimes you meet
But,
people along. Yeah, like sometimes you meet people along the way or along the road.
Yes.
And those people were put on that road for you,
Facts.
for the future purposes, you see.
Big
and
facts.
look now, you guys are still together.
Big facts. Then I got Rio and CJ. I actually met them through him. Nah? Yeah, I met them through him. So I've been listening to their music for a while,
Yeah.
and their music's quality, like it's intense. Like it's intense. It's like actual. When I heard the music, I was confused if this is like, because they live in Missionville and he lives in Algoa Park. He lives in Missionville. I was confused. Like, are you guys from PE? Because it didn't sound PE. Like I remember me and Milo, like the quality just sounds like so nice, man. That you
just
don't
sounds
realize
so
that it's from
cute.
PE, yeah.
Yes,
But then
I
they
was
give
as
that.
well.
But then when you hear Afrikaans words in the song, or you hear like the rrr that the colors like saying,
Yeah.
then you're like, okay, nah, they from here. But like the quality is so dope also. So
Yes.
I don't want to talk too much. I would rather let them like introduce themselves and tell you more about themselves.
Yo. Okay, I'm CJ King at this, and like I'm a rapper from PE,
Yes.
and like we actually met through V. You know, we like started also our own little thing organization that we started KAT. You know, also busy with this like entertainment and so forth. It was a dance, that boy dancing out the womb. You see?
Yes.
And like, it's just how it is, man. And like, you know, almost when all this art and music are just, when it's together, it just
Yes.
clashes, you know?
Yes.
So like, it's always gonna,
Greatness comes together.
you check it, bro, now,
Yes.
it's about now. That's how we all also like stuck together and we like grew. And you know, in order to grow, you need to like meet new people, and you know, that's how you
Exactly.
must grow more. And like, that's how the
Yes.
circle is just going and
Connecting,
going and
opening
going.
your circle.
And I mean,
Yes.
like at the end of the day, we have the same vision, you check. We just wanna, you know, make a change.
And that's how you guys always in line and all those things.
Exactly.
Yes, and go with the flow naturally, just connecting. That's lit though.
And that's my homie Rio. Rio King.
Yo. I'm JuniorKing at this. Straight rapper out of Missionville. Yeah. I was actually born in Bloemendal in my grandmother's house, Porsche Avenue. So, But yeah, for me, it's been it's been a rocky road, but yeah, the experience, all of it comes together, and at the end of the day, it just makes you a stronger person, you know. So, I just met the guys like Junior and the rest of the PE boys, OKV, my own brother, since whenever.
It's been so long, you don't even remember.
Yeah. It's been a long time. Mabelkou, voet allerlei goed.
Playing kite and doing all those things.
Yeah, so like for me, meeting the guys and so forth, the guys are also great. Junior, Raimi, the P boys, the guys Viet, Yola, my king in the Latin city. Y'all know. I don't even want to speak too much on that, but y'all know, guys. But yeah, for me, I just see, one thing I can just tell you is that like, in the next few years, y'all watch us, man.
My drop.
So you're gonna be hearing from this side, however, this time about the gentleman that you brought along.
Yes, that's one. To my left, met him at the school. I was doing a competition, So they were hiring choreographers all over Eastern Cape. And then we had to do like a competition at Opera House, which was like crazy. I was the youngest choreographer, by the way, nah? Yeah, I was the youngest choreographer. And I was nervous because I was going up against people who studied dance, like at NMU. The other one have their colors in dance, and I'm like, bro, I'm just dancing here on the street. I'm just TikTok, you know what I mean? So I was very nervous. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna like win here like professional people here, bro. So it was a big competition. All the schools in the Eastern Cape against each other, and then we won. First place in overall and first place in the dance styles.
Wow, congrats.
And I was the youngest. Thank you. And I was the youngest choreographer to ever win that. So that was actually crazy. That's where I met him, and that's where I saw his potential and I saw his talent, and that's when I was like, yeah, transfer to Real Madrid.
Exactly. And even though you weren't like the person you said, like you weren't as professional as you were,
Yes.
Even though you didn't do that, you still came out at the top because it was meant for you to be at the top.
God's plan.
And look today, look what great dancer you are that
Thank
everyone
you so
knows.
much. She said I'm a great dancer.
However, before we go off topic, do you mind telling me about the last gentleman?
Of course. I'm also gonna let them also like speak, but I just want to first brag about him.
No, it's totally fine.
So I met him, like I said, I think Danny, nah? Yeah, Danny Whiteboy, shout out to her. She's also part of my team. And Nikki and Kayla Peters, shout out to them. They're also part of my team. Shout out to my wife, by the way. She's out there. Yeah. So I met him. Danny called me. I called Danny up and I was like, yo, I need an extra dancer. And Danny was like, nah, I know somebody. So that's when I met him. And then fast forward, we did like a big ass corporate gig in Kucha. And that's where I saw his potential. And I was like, this guy, this guy is crazy because he can like break his bones. Like he can do backflips and stuff. And,
Oh my word.
and you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, this guy is perfect. And he was hungry, man. Like he was hungry, and he was somebody that I was like, this guy doesn't take things for granted. Like he's very appreciative of what he gets. He doesn't take anything for granted. And if you give him something small, he's very, very grateful and he's hungry to better himself, and he's humble also about it. You know what I'm saying? He's someone that's like,
And
if
plus, also sorry to interrupt
Yeah.
you. If you can't appreciate the small things, how are you gonna appreciate the bigger things? in
facts,
life? You know.
facts.
But yeah, you can elaborate further.
So him just being like so, since he's been with the Boyz, he's reached heights like that he's never seen in his career before, and that can easily throw a guy off track and be like, yeah, I got here now I can go on my own way now.
Wow.
And that happened to a lot of people that I mentored before. Not gonna mention names, but they know who they are. You feel me? If they watch this interview, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, bakpraat or my. They know who they are. So, people that I've mentored, people that I've cared for, people that have put money in their pockets, in their family's pockets, people that have built, literally turned around, stared me in the back. So with the team that I have now, and for this long also, I just feel like this is the team, man. You feel me? And I'm just grateful to have them also support me, because in the past, if something good happens to me, my friends will just be like, yeah, it's Junior, man. Something happens good to him every day.
Wow, they're not happy for you.
Yes, it's like, as Junior, man, tomorrow you're gonna hear Chris Brown, and once him in LA, then they're not gonna be as Junior. With them, they make me feel like good about my achievements when I say name, and I just reached 2 million followers the other day on TikTok, by the way. Thank you.
Let's go.
So I took it like lightly. I was chilled about it and stuff like that. But Milo and the two of them and my wife, obviously, they were like it's big, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever I win and shit like that, like they always like make me feel like I must like be more happy about it, which I like. When they keep me on my toes and shit like that.
The people that you're surrounding yourself with.
Exactly. Yeah. So but now I'm gonna give out.
So
Take the mic, bruh.
what do you want me to say, bro? You said
Hey,
so
man.
much already.
Now talk about your view of things, your perspective. That was
Okay.
my perspective.
Okay, so like Junior said, got me at the school with the competition, and then he told me, yo, bro, Saturday come to workshops in South Sonyville.
I rocked up at workshops and bro, fast forward, I just kept going, and now I'm a PE boy. I've been doing this, bro. And yeah, that's what I have to say.
I don't have much to say, but yeah. Toen die Owens gemeet het, laatst jaar, was het baie groot voor mij geweest. Het was een very big experience voor mij. Ik heb het geloof. Owens heeft mij goed te gewys dat ik nog nooit gezien het. Ik heb like een groot bond gebouwd met die guys. Like it was very big. Like ik heb goed te uitkomen van bij die guys dat ik nog nooit geweer het. Like ik en Junior. Ons jaar samen op één dag.
Wow.
Ja. 1st of March. Ja. So that's the day when I realized, yo, is iets hier. Like, God heeft mij in toegestuurd voor een reden. Zien? Ja, so. En van die dag af heb ik niet meer liefde gekregen van die guys af. En als het niet nagegaan tot nou, tot bij die dag, toen die guys het mij brazen in white, met een oorbaard, van hulle. Like, baie guys sal dit doen, like, wat andere guys, met hulle kom, like, imagine, verstaan je? Like, van een andere crew af, net kom soos hy, en dit het my nog meer, like, highway gemaakt, like, you. Die guys en like JuniorKing vir al die man. Ek moet sê baie dankie vir jou my bro. Vir alles, vir al die experience wat ek gehad het. En vir alles wat ek nog gaan kry saam met my bro. Ek wil bly saam met guys. Ek is lief vir julle guys. Hy's soveel dat ek gaan. Ek wil net sê dankie. Yeah. Ek wil net sê dankie vir die Here wat hy gaan vir ons doen en wat hy gedoen het vir ons. Sien? Ja nee.
So, Junior, you're not like, how can I put it? You're not someone that only wants to be at the top. You're actually the type of person to give someone else a ladder and be like, my bro, I'm going to get you there. You will help them to also learn things and also get them there to where you also
Yeah, that's my mom's fault. That's my mom's fault. She's like that. Like my mom bends her back, like she breaks her back for people. Even if people disappoint her, that's where I get it from. Like I just have a natural, like, and I don't even like talking about it because I don't like talking about helping people. I just don't wanna, you know, make it a thing. Yeah, make it a thing or make it seem like I'm out here to help people. But the reality is that I could have obviously thrived with my solo career, as my solo career is already thriving. But I grew like a love for these Owens. And I was like, nah man, there's enough money for all of us. There's enough brand deals for all of us. There's enough performances for all of us. There's enough flights, everything. Let's all eat. So I was like, nah, this is the group that I want to like thrive with. And before I end, what I want to say is, Mylan won Red Bull Dancer Style 2023 this year in PE, and that's a big ass competition. Big competition. We actually both in the finals. We're flying top 16. We're flying tomorrow to Durban. We're competing on Saturday, then we're flying back home on Sunday. We're in the top 16, like the top 16 best dancers in SA. So we're gonna compete for France. We're gonna compete for France in December, né?
So Junior, you've been quite busy. However, is there any upcoming projects?
So we're dancing with all at Liefde by the Dam in November, which is like, I think like 15,000 people, huh?
Even more, bro.
Even more, nah?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're doing that with Oli B. And then we just entered 2 competitions. Our fans has been telling us like to enter competitions because we don't enter competitions. So our fans has been like telling us, enter this competition, enter. So I was like, okay, cool, we're gonna enter. So we entered 2 competitions. We entered the vocalistic competition. The video, we're dropping that today. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get this interview out soon so we can vote. Okay. And then we have also the babies coming to SA. We're doing that competition for us to perform there as well. So if you guys are watching, if this interview comes out in time and you guys are watching, I think there's gonna be enough time.
Surely.
There is gonna be enough time. And then please vote for us. Go to my Instagram. Go to our Instagram. All of our Instagrams. You guys probably know JuniorKing _ yebo.
Call it what it is.
Yes, sir. And then you can go on my TikTok, my Facebook, and then the details will be there how to vote for us to be in those 2 competitions. And then I have an album dropping. We have merch coming out. We have our own clothing line. We have our own clothing line coming soon.
Quite busy.
Yeah, thank you. We have our own clothing line coming soon. We currently working with Rebel Monkeys on our own range in Bad Boys. You know Bad Boys, the store. So we're working with Rebel Monkeys. Yo, shout out Rebel Monkeys.
Shout out.
Damn.
Shout out Rebel Monkeys.
Shout out.
Shout out Rousseau. Shout out Rebel Monkey. We don't have a lot of Rebel Monkey gear today, but we have trillions of Rebel Monkey clothes at home. But shout out to Rebel Monkey for being our proud sponsor. There's more Rebel Monkey merch.
That's volgen kita, bro. Hij is volgen kita.
Yeah, so shout out to them for always backing us.
Yes.
Shout out to Bad Boys. We're having our own clothing line also that's being sold in Bad Boys. And then we also have a billboard in PE coming up, a PE Boys billboard. I'm also having a billboard of my own coming up in PE. There's a lot more, but I don't want to wait.
Blossoming going everywhere.
Thank you.
However, you are quite a lot artist in PE.
Thank you.
However, there's a question directly for you.
Okay.
You know the statistics and the statics of PE's music industry. So what's your take on that? And also, how do you think PE can improve as PE to love up artists and also like bring the music industry also more weight? You know, they sleep.
It's a very, very, very good question. You see, with the industry in PE, like let's not sugarcoat it now. The industry in PE music-wise is dead. Just like I'm talking about PE because Zayn SA. That song went what? That song went That song went gold or platinum or something. Nah? And as he's from PE, we were supposed to long time push him. Like he's also like just struggling to get past that breakthrough.
I see.
Loiso is from PE, but he had to move to Joburg, he had to move to Cape Town, he had to go overseas. Lou Goliath had to move to Cape Town. Ali B had to
Even
move to
a few
Cape Town.
Of the people that you worked with, like Nasty C, Iris, they also had to leave
Their homes, their hometowns in order to. So it's a thing of. So here's the messed up thing for me. Nah? Everybody tells me like, Junior, go to Joburg, bro. There's much more opportunities for you there. Go to my friends, Terry them. Nah. They always like, come to Cape Town, bro. There's like a movies auditions.
Go to Pretoria. There's always a lot of
There's
things
like
there.
people always tell me, and I lived in Joburg for like 3 to 4 years. I lived in Joburg. I did all the gigs. I was on an MTN advert. I was on Idols. I was on Miss SA. I done X Party of the Year with DJ Black Coffee. I was in AKA's music video. I opened up for Meek Mill and Post Malone at Castle Light Unlocks. Like, what are we talking about? I've been in Joburg. I've been in Joburg. I've done like crazy things in Joburg. I've been on TV every week when I was in Joburg, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. There was money in the account. Boom, boom, boom. Was fine. We're living nice. Boom. But I wasn't happy.
Why weren't you, however?
It was like Joburg is a mental thing. For me, I'm talking from me, not for other. I'm not talking for no one else, but for myself. Yes, for me, it's a mental thing. I always use this example, and it's the most simple example, but to me it means a lot. If I get stuck on the highway in PE, I can phone 35 people that's gonna come help me now. Like now, or even if people don't come help me, someone's gonna stop. Rabuta, Erika, dancer, wat? Erika. Wat gedaan? Ja, wat gedaan? Ja, wat gedaan? How many times did it happen to us? Dancer. Like,
yes, there is love in PE.
you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to also bring the traffic people into it because you'll get in trouble. I'm not gonna mention names, but I don't get fines also ever because I'm junior. It's for funny reason. Ask him if you think I'm lying. We don't get fines. Put it in. Put it in. But look at I didn't mind the fine. We never mind the fine. We ask, yo, bro, give the fine. They don't want to give the fine. But I'm just saying, you know.
They're just doing their job also.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Hey, man, whatever. So, yo, God now. So, I've been doing the work in Joburg now, but when I got home, I was sad, man, from rehearsal. You can't phone anybody when you're stuck in a highway. No one's gonna help you. Not even people driving past. You can phone a couple of people in Joburg and be like, yo, no one is coming to help you. I went to Joburg and I
Yeah.
stayed by the person that I'm dancing with, right? He
Yes.
said, yo, you must come stay by me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying by you. I don't know Joburg at this time, I'm young.
Yeah.
First year at Idols, I'm fresh meat.
Hey.
Slucky.
Yep.
We in town, people are walking. I left my car at home, I think, or something, and we didn't have cash to get back to his apartment. In his apartment, we were in Newtown Junction, and I don't know, somewhere. So I told him, yo, I have a friend around the corner. I'm gonna go get money from him, and then I'm gonna Uber us home. And they're like, yeah, cool. I put my bag down, my jacket down, boom, and I bounce. I go get the money. Come back, gone. Here's my jacket lying. My bag is lying. I think there was like some stuff missing because people picked it up. But it was laying just so. And this is people I loved with. I know if I can speak for any PE person. If you are hosting somebody from any other place here, a PE person will never, ever do it. Ever. We are called the friendly city for a reason. We look after our own. Joburg people don't have plak, bruh. When I met him again, by the way, I had to walk back to his place because I can't take a taxi or take a Bolt. I don't know the address, so I had to walk. Now I have to look at buildings and okay, this looks familiar. I was walking for hours. Finally found the place at night. He comes out of the door.
It's Google Map.
He comes out of the door. This is not a word of a lie, like on my mom's. He comes out of the door. He says, "I'm not going with me to the barber. I'm gonna cut my hair. Come with."
What on earth?
Bro, I can't make this up to you. This is a true story. And in the Bible. And after that, I realized that Joburg is, opportunities, but I don't have to be in Joburg to prove to you guys I'm gonna be on TV every week.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be making big moves. Everyone, Junior, move to PE, move to Joburg, move to Cape Town. Okay, come, I wys you, I'm gonna go back to PE,
Yes.
be happy.
Yes.
Obviously, maybe get a little less money than I got in Joburg because of all of the opportunities. But I'm happy with that, and I'm content with that, and my family's content with that. You
You
feel me,
appreciate what you have.
bro? And it's only growing and growing and growing. It's not going down.
Because
So-
you appreciate the little that you have, so when you get more, you appreciate
would
it more, and you
know.
also get blessed because you really
Exactly.
appreciate that.
So that's why I moved back to PE. Now I'm happy. I'm home. I'm around people I can trust. My family's here.
And also people treat you how they would prefer to be treated. They
Bro,
will love you and protect
no
you
one,
and all that.
when I'm driving around, ask him, Junior! Go to the mall. I can't go to malls anymore. I can't go to the park anymore. I can't go to Green Acres. Junior. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. But I love being here, though. Like, I wouldn't choose, like, another city. And now, I'm proving to everybody else that you can be still in your own city and still make moves. Because I'm making moves, if not more than people currently living in Joburg in the industry, and I'm out of the industry and I'm still making more moves than them. I'm just saying.
Exactly. That's why we were quite excited to have you on the Barcoders because
I'm
we
honored to
also
be here.
resonated here in PE.
Exactly,
also
and that's why I
started
wanted to
in
be
PE.
here. When I saw you guys do as well, I immediately was like, yo, I need to pull up there and we need to push you guys because I feel like it's our responsibility as well as artists, as people who have big followings to also help you guys and push you guys up because obviously us being here is going to help you guys and you guys doing this is going to help us in interviews, so it's like it's a beneficial thing
The
both
one hand
sides.
wash the other one.
Exactly,
That
and
way
we need to
everyone
push you
serves.
guys because you guys are putting a scope on us. There's not a lot of people who every year you hear about Casper and people must talk about like, bruh, did you hear what happened to like Ali B? Did you hear what happened to PE Boys? Did you hear what happened to Temper Boys? Or whoever the rappers, whoever these rappers are, they must know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, shout out to everybody, man.
Exactly. So before we wrap it up, we're gonna play a game, however, and the game's name is What's in the Cup. So we will play in What's in the Cup, and Junior's homeboys are gonna be giving it on to him. So just pass the first one over.
Okay, so this is number one, King Zone.
Let's go.
Number one. You
Wait,
got
wait,
it?
wait.
You got it? Sure.
Yes.
Salute.
Okay. I can't smell now. Can I?
You can
Can I?
smell something.
Ooh. Okay, must I down it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can taste or down.
Lekker. That's juice, obviously.
Yes, correct.
I think it's like amakuring juice. Amakuring. I think, like, I'm not gonna say like, no, it's not fusion. Fusion is just like it. But it's like a juice like it, like a
It's a
amakuring
juice
juice.
that
And then the
all kids
flavor.
have.
Sorry?
It's a juice.
The
yes,
color.
juice.
The color is. Oh, colored juice.
Yes.
Yeah, I can taste it's a colored juice.
It's very popular.
The flavor
Your
will.
school bag must have been wet because this juice, your just runs.
Yeah, it's definitely it. But I can't come out with the name of the thing. But wait. I'm gonna get it. It's must I say the brand's name of the Amacool drink?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's. They don't make 11 in 1 anymore. They don't make 11 in 1 anymore. But I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna get this one wrong. It tastes like, but it like a nachi.
Just say the thing that comes
Orange.
first
I'm
in your
gonna
mind.
fusion.
No, it's drinkable.
Bro, you know what? I'm
Old school
actually.
drinkable.
Oh, shout out to blind people. Shout out to blind people. This shit is more
That's
difficult than I
why
thought.
it's important to see the stuff that you drink.
Oh, this
Yeah.
shit is actually difficult. I thought I was gonna ice this book. I'm ready for the next
The
one.
second cup. This one, it's a bit, yeah.
Don't give me no clues. Don't give me no clues.
Yeah. Keep going with that.
What is us? Okay.
That's what's in the cup.
Nah, you got us from the top.
Milk.
Exactly. Spot on. Yeah.
Eskiri.
Okay, the next cup.
Next go. Wacht, weer. En die verschillende juice.
Oh my word, that boost smells so familiar. Okay.
Let's see if you know your drinks.
Bro, I know exactly what it is.
What is it?
Wait. I know what it is, but why don't I know what it is?
You can't get to the name now.
Wait. Oh my word, can I have a little more?
No.
Okay.
Only have one try to like taste it.
Can you give me a clue?
Okay, it's something to help you in your body and it's very good for you. Especially when it's winter.
Nah?
Yes, that thing is good for winter.
It's good for me.
I'm a knock.
No. Is that your final answer?
No. My final answer is like a kiwi or a liquor fruit type juice juice. That bottle, plastic bottle. I don't know, but like yeah.
Is that your final
Yes.
answer? It's freshly squeezed orange juice.
Fresh and squeeze.
Freshly squeezed
Is that
orange
orange juice?
Yes, orange juice.
like kiwi. Yo, that's crazy.
Okay, maybe this last one, however, you might get right.
I must
Was him on the last cup?
I think I must. So I need to go 2-2 at least, bro. I'm 2-1 right now. Down. Please, bro. Come on.
Nah, you got it.
Yeah, you're already smiling.
Yeah, you got it.
You but sure?
Het andere stuff you drank and you drop it face button. Ja, kan heel wat zien.
Yo, is it silicas?
No.
Like box wine?
Yeah.
Yeah, box wine like rose, like what? Like Fort Street.
Spot on you.
What?
No, the first one was spot on.
Silicas.
Pink rose.
Yes, box wine, yeah.
Hey, you got it. 2 for 2. You are right about that. So thank you, Junior, for participating in the game. You can remove
Thank
your
you so
blindfold.
much. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. So
You're welcome.
thank you so much.
So
Cool. Thank
that's
you so
a wrap
much.
for the Barcoders. However, don't forget to
So-
like and subscribe to all Junior's platforms because you know there's quite a lot.
There
And
is.
also catch us next week with a new guest that we'll have. Thank you. We out.
Can I just let a plug go before we leave? Just to plug everybody. So you can find myself. I'm gonna give it on. You can find me, JuniorKing _SA on Instagram, TikTok. It's the JuniorKing. not King Junior, the Junior King. And then,
Right here?
and then on Facebook, I have a new page. You guys can follow that one. It's the Junior King and the PE Boys. To book us, the PE Boys, it's the PE Boys at gmail.com. The PE Boys at gmail.com. Or you can text 064 045 9083. That's our manager's number. You can text them if you want the application for King Dance Studio, or if you want to book us to perform at your performance event. Ntonton.
Yes, guys, you heard it from the man himself. And also, guys, subscribe and like to every channel that he said. And also, don't forget to like all his pages. And also, the barcoders, stick to the codes, stick to the barcoders, and we out, guys.
Yes, let.
Like.
Let's go.